Hey Gemini, how are you doing? This reading is for Gemini for the week of June the 16th to the 22nd, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. And last but not least, a shout out to all the gems who are celebrating a birthday. I wish you nothing but the best. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical gems? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Four of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you are focused on is the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your outcome is the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, Gemini, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is, here's the facts, here's the truth. It is also somebody who has the cases of the smarty pantses. I feel like you have some kind of good news or the frisky kitty. It means limitless with 8 billion people on the planet to date. Limitless when it comes to adjacent doors, jobs, career, whatever you want. Limitless when it comes to relocation and or move. King of Swords is also, you know, somebody who can sort something out for you. Could be something about paperwork. Because the Four of Pentacles could be suppressing your feelings or not feeling seen or heard. This is an energy of creativity and passion. There also could be some kind of burning desire inside of you that hasn't come out yet. King of Swords can also be judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. There is something about a collaboration or where you are working not getting along, like butting heads. Because the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and teamwork. You could also feel like you don't have the support. Closed mouths don't get fed. Right here, King of Swords. What is this? Here's the truth, here's the facts. It is also about intelligence, like having the cases of the smarty pantses. And the Three of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Three of Cups is socialization. There's something about who you are networking with that you're butting heads with though. But the Three of Cups is celebration or good news worth celebrating. There is some kind of good news or a friendship. This is also about letting loose, having fun, playing with your gal pals, playing with your buds. It also can be somebody about a mother. What is this Four of Pentacles? Withdraw. Or there is something about the need for greed. That can also be your foundation and stability. Like saving your money for a rainy day. What is this Four of Pentacles? If somebody is, you know, greedy or selfish or very stingy, only gives you the time of day when they feel like giving you the time of day, you might have a word with this person. It is also something about work, like needing to network. What is this Four of Pentacles? Capricorn energy, double Capricorn energy here. Father, something about father. And the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles is all Capricorn energy. Two of Pentacles is weighing up the pros and cons to a situation. Write down the pros, write down the cons. If there's more pros, proceed forward. If there's more cons, scrap it. This is also hoarding or possession. My way or the highway. I'm also getting all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. There is something about a social invitation. Page of Wands. Creativity and passion. But there's also something that could be you suppressing some kind of passion or desire. Or what you desire. What is this Page of Wands? And the Death card. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. And the Death card is about change and transition. You could also be going through some kind of transformation, or you're realizing that this person, this could be like man child, woman child, and it feels like there is a withdrawn energy. Six of Cups is like fond memories, nostalgic thoughts of the past, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. This is also a very playful, light, innocent connection. There also could be like soul bond, soulmate, or something that you're tied up in. And it's like surrender to creativity or passion. There is something about a news on an ending. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and teamwork. But what I'm getting is you're butting heads with another individual. And this could be somebody who is underdeveloped. It also could be like man-child, woman-child. Somebody here who is gripping and holding on to you. What is this Three of Pentacles? Not feeling valued or respected in some kind of circumstance or job situation. So it's like pros and cons of who do I want to network with? Or what am I holding on to this small potato for? Potato, potato. Feels like somebody is holding a grudge. This is stubborn energy. It means a person around you only sees something black and white. Page of Wands is limitless in potential. Limitless again with 8 billion people on the planet to collaborate and network with. Limitless when it comes to adjacent doors, when you want to relocate and move. Maybe you're saving your money or writing down the pros and cons to where you live right now. It speaks about budgeting as well. Maybe you're playing it too small. This could be a cheap boss or a cheap person. Might have been your upbringing. And the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And see how there's a scale of balance? Something is out of whack. Or here, it's like clarity and truth on friends and foes. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, do not underestimate the Page of Pentacles. It is also about study, research, learned lessons, or somebody breadcrumbing you. So you give your all to a situation and then breadcrumbs in return. So this can also be somebody longing, or maybe you're longing for more, which requires a change in you. I'm also getting a fire sign around you who's having a hard time with this change. King of Swords and King of Swords. You might be butting heads with another masculine energy. Okay, what is the Six of Cups? Six of Cups can also be dealing with a past person. Or this is fond memories, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun. But you have to be honest with yourself. Is it like this now? Because I'm getting kind of a hoarding energy or stingy. It's butting heads with another air sign, I'm going to say. You might be, or a Capricorn, a father. You're butting heads with a father figure. It could be your father at work. It's just a masculine energy. And the Seven of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And you know, the Seven of Cups is having options, choices and options. But not all these choices and options are good for you. It also is about fantasizing and dreaming of something from your past. Or this person is fantasizing, dreaming, and wanting to network with you. But you're like, has this person changed? There's still the Page of Wands. See how there's 3 people here? And then there's 3 people here. This could also be custody over children. Staying in a relationship because there's children. Child support. There's something here. Seven of Cups is also procrastination. It means dreaming and fantasizing of some kind of circumstance or situation. But is it limerence? What is this King of Swords and Three of Cups? social invitation. Dreaming and fantasizing. Somebody here is dreaming and fantasizing of socializing with you. But this can also be somebody who love bombs you, right? Like, and the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You know, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, there's someone around you or here taking things way too seriously and personally. This can also be something legal. You know, Queen of Swords is also very witty. So it's like funny comebacks this person might say to you or you say to another individual. Like your comebacks are sharp and quick, but it's not malicious. Queen of Swords and King of Swords, there is something about celebration, playing and letting loose, but there's another king here. I'm also getting something about get a second opinion or great advice from another individual. This person can be a friend or a doctor. There's something about doctor, lawyer, clarity. And you know, Queen of Swords is very sharp with her mind, but sharp tongue. On point, precision. I'm getting a little bit of perfectionism and too small, like too small potatoes. Playing it too small, playing it safe. And the Devil. Wow. Major Arcana 4, Capricorn. So remember when I was saying this is Capricorn energy, this, and now we have the Devil. This is my need for greed, or there is something about toxicity around some kind of circumstance. It can be jealousy and envy, possession, it's mine. It's all mine. My way or the highway. Or you do have somebody here who does keep you on the fence. It means it keeps you on your toes. This person keeps you in a place of confusion. Again, the limerence or fantasy keeps you in a place of hope. I'm also getting something about ill health, mental health, drug addiction, sex addiction, and suppressing or hiding that. Somebody here could be hiding. 8 of Wands. What is this Page of Wands and Death card? Some kind of news changes your direction. Or you thought that this was a blockage. It can also be pride and ego. Somebody too proud to say they were wrong. Dirty offer. Temptation will test you. And the Moon. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Also read that as Cancer. See how there's a 3-headed dog there? And then there's kind of like 3. There's too many people here. This is secrecy and mystery. It is also deceptive behavior, ill health, mental health. Somebody has an addictive personality or getting out of a comfort zone. What is familiar is a pattern. So you're going to go around and around in circles with this person, this situation, until you step out of what is familiar. Death card. Change, transition. But there's something about transformation. Do not dismiss your intuition. Stay calm in the times of uncertainty and allow change to happen. 3 of Pentacles and King of Swords. This could be over legalities, child support, a possessive, controlling father. Maybe this was your upbringing and you thought that you were limited, but you're not. And the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is all truth bombs. You know, Page of Swords is trigger. Jealousy, greedy, envy, control. Page of Swords is also something about gossip, spilling the tea. There is something about gossiping, a lot of gossip going on in the workplace. You know, Page of Swords is also somebody who talks a big story, but their words and actions don't reflect of actually who they are. So they talk, a parrot, talk, 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 talk. Oh yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing all that. And you're like, oh, that's great. But their words and actions are a lie. Like, this is a lie. And it's almost like you're fantasizing. This is limerence. Children. Or what triggers you owns you. So if you feel triggered by another person and this person gets a rise out of you and you haven't neutralized it or made peace with it, this person still owns you. So how can you cut cords with the devil? What is this 6 of Cups and 7 of Cups? Something about children. This is inner child play. And the Chariot. Major Arcana 4, Cancer. You could definitely be dealing with a Cancerian. This person feels like they could just, you know, come in and out of your life, or somebody here doesn't want you to develop or grow or change. They like this network and setup because it benefits them. Chariot. This is about smoking your tires. Stay on task and laser focus. Coming out of a fog. That's also travel, discipline, relocation, and moving. A fast, quick change. And this could be within you. Ace of Swords. Yes. Yes, you claim victory. Victory, triumph, success. This is also catching your lucky break or a break free or breakthrough in some kind of communication or collaboration. This is butting heads. And you have somebody younger here who's a know-it-all. So they say things, their feathers get ruffled. This is man-child, woman-child. So somebody here around you is not as intelligent as you think they are. Or maybe you think that this person is trying to outsmart you, but they're not. They can't. And the World. Major Arcana 4, the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. And the World is also about Capricorn. So something about father or Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. 6 of Pentacles is giving and receiving and reciprocity. Or are you giving and giving and giving and giving to a person, place, or a circumstance in hopes they'll give back to you? This World card is about tying up loose ends where loose ends need to be tied up. I feel like there's some kind of shady work situation going on, like people cutting corners at work as well. So that's why you're not getting along. But there's something about advice from somebody you socialize with. Surrender, stubbornness. If you are tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Yeah, this is very serious. Got to take everything seriously. And then how can you come into the more playful side of you? You feel like if you play, that somebody will take you for granted. And maybe that happened in the past, but this is still stemming in your past. It still holds you as a prisoner or hostage of your past. Nothing can hold you back. It's something about a person at a distance too. Like freedom from some kind of contract here. But they're stubborn. See, this is blockage. I'm going to block all of this so you can't move on, move forward. But who's being stubborn here? Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing right here. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universe, the universal flow. This is not flowy. This is, I need to get this to go this way. I have to control this. Because if I don't control it, it's going to go sideways. What if you just relax and stay calm in the times of uncertainty, allow the transition and change to happen? Somebody here trying to go fast, or if you try to push the horse before the carrot, or whatever that saying is, it leads to more confusion. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. But do you believe that about yourself? Or have you been in the toxicity or in some kind of sickness, whatever, for so long that you have never even experienced a good relationship? You have to have a good relationship with yourself first. That means you self-love and self-respect yourself. Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Yeah, and that's like a person saying to you, oh, the sky is, I don't know, brown. And you're like, yep, that's right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship. So there's two cards of the rigidity. And again, there is something about my way or the highway. There's a lot of seriousness going on, or taking things way too personally. Like if this person falls out of your life, it's not a personal matter. They came in for a reason, season, and or a lifetime. What was the lesson that it was taught? Or what were the lesson that you learned? Well, you learned that you have what you don't want, so you can manifest what you do want. These are cheeky cards here, Gem, but I like them because they tell the truth. Drop the effing ego. Vulnerability is hot as F. So there's, you know, a little bit of puffed up ego going on. Winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shish. So trust divine timing. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need an effing time alone, and you know why. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some time alone. I feel like something about the work situation. It's like butting heads, like something here. The collaboration or the networking. You need new blood when it comes to networking with people. It means go out and meet new people. Where your networking in is too rigid and stiff or too fixed. Stop effing whining. No one wants to listen to that shish. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change the world, so do it. It says surrender unhealthy relationships. So stop saying, well, you know what, this person does this, and then you don't do anything about it. Like, this is about having discipline with your boundaries. This is going back to some kind of drinker or somebody who spends money, or, you know, somebody who does drugs, and you're like, yeah, no, this person's going to change. I'm going to change them. You can't. This is who they are. Stop trying to control or change anyone. And, you know, if you're whining, oh gosh, like this person's a pain in the ass at work, why don't you just change your job? Frisky kitty. And you're like, yeah, but I don't know what's out there. Well, transition and change moves you forward. Keeping choices and options open. Table, hard work ahead. If work or something you wanted to bring into full fruition was easy, every single person would do it. Throne, position of authority. Beautiful. That's the paperwork that you're going to sign. So it's almost like getting out of a contract. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Beautiful. It's cultivating or even transmuting inner peace within self so that you feel whole and complete in your body. Owl. Good advice from a wise person right here. Not this person. This person is either trying to trigger you, ruffle your feathers, or trying to get a rise out of you. The person trying to get a rise out of you is the person that owns you, because you haven't neutralized it. It means you haven't alchemized it. It still lingers in your system. That's the ego. That's the shadow side of you. Bold, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. And it just says strength and peace and strength. So you have the strength to step out of your comfort zone. Are you being stubborn? Are you being rigid? Like, you know, do you think somebody is holding you hostage? But are they? Butterfly, a change for the better. Box, you'll be receiving a gift. Right here, this is something coming in out of the blue, and it's news or communication, which helps you change or transition. Death card is also about letting go of your old patterns, old habits, old outdated ways of thinking, or even thinking like, I have to stay in this job because it's family. Okay, well, the family you came from versus the family you're creating is much more important. The family you're going to create is more important than the family you came from, believe it or not. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Gemini, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.